Let's talk about Garth Hudson. He's a Canadian multi-instrumentalist, best known for his work as a keyboardist for the band. He has been called the most brilliant organist in the rock world. Only Hudson and Robbie Robertson are still with us, as Richard Manuel died in 1986 from heroin, Rick Danko died in 1999 of heart failure, and Lee Von Helm died in 2012 from a long battle with cancer. Garth Hudson is a master of the Lowrey organ, a cross between an analog organ and an electric piano. If you have ever sat at one of these, the number of buttons and permutations of sound is overwhelming. His other primary instruments are piano, saxophone, and accordion. From Windsor, Ontario, both his parents were musicians. He took piano lessons early and played organ at church and at his uncle's funeral parlor. He furthered his studies of music at the University of Western Ontario, but he became frustrated by the rigidity of classical repertoire and he dropped out. In 1956, he joined a London band, the Silhouettes, located in the Windsor-Detroit metropolitan area. Hudson was approached by Ronnie Hawkins and Lee Von Helm in 1961. They asked him to join the Hawks. He said okay, but gave conditions that he be provided a Lowrey organ and that he be paid an extra $10 a week to give music lessons to the other Hawks. I love that. He played Lowrey organ exclusively through his days with the Hawks and the band and Bob Dylan. He did not use Hammond organs. After 1975, Hudson added synthesizers to his repertoire. The sound of a Jaws harp on the band's Up on Cripple Creek was actually Hudson playing a clavinet through a wah-wah pedal, one of many innovations Hudson would supply. The band released one more album, Islands, after the famous Last Waltz in 1976. They dissolved. Garth became in demand as a session artist. Some of the heavies he played for were Emmylou Harris, Van Morrison, and Leonard Cohen. The band reformed in 1983 with all the original members except Robbie Robertson. There were 3 more band albums. Here's the discography. 1, Music from Big Pink in 68. Now that's that one with the pink house on the cover. What a great album that was. 2, The Band in 69. I went out to Woodstock looking for the pink house one time. I was looking all over Woodstock. I found out it's not actually in the town of Woodstock, but even if I had found it, it's no longer pink. I think they painted it some other color just to ward off people like me showing up unannounced. 3, Stage Fright in 70. 4, Cahoots in 71. 5, Moondog Matinee in 73. 6, Northern Lights, Southern Cross in 75. And 7, Islands in 77. 8, Jericho in 93. 9, High on the Hog in 96. 10, Jubilation in 98. 11, Planet Waves with Bob Dylan in 74. 12, The Basement Tapes in 75. 13, Youngblood in 95. 14, Not Fade Away in 96. And 15, One Too Many Mornings in 99. And I recommend the documentary Once We Were Brothers, where Robbie Robertson lays it all out. The 2 surviving members of the band have been the 2 that avoided drug addiction and alcohol abuse. I know you are tired of hearing about this from me, but I have to. It's what I'm about. It's my life now. Here's an example. I went to see the band at Watkins Glen. It was even larger than Woodstock, but I don't remember anything about that show because I was doing some kind of dope and I slept most of the time. God damn it. I did not know what I was missing out on. A lot of the period of time when I was going to shows when I was young are a blur today. That's probably one of the reasons I'm sitting here in this chair providing this stuff for you to look at, because I want to remember it too. Anybody who's having trouble out there staying clean and sober, I can relate. But there is a way out. Please contact your local AA or NA group. And do it now, while there's time. Everybody be well.